Currently, there is no feeling of freedom. The last 2 months have been extraordinarily busy for me, and I just have been trying to keep my head above water.
Hey friends, Alan Lee here with the Handyman Journey, and we are here interviewing Daniel Cush here in Castaic, California with Handymanish. And we are super excited to spend some time with him today. If you don't know it, I'm on a tour right now of kind of Southern California, and I'm stopping here in Castaic to meet with Dan. And we met once before this year, right? Earlier this year, and we're meeting again. So today, I thought it would be really cool to talk about, does he still love this business, or is it kind of more of a job? Dan's been doing it for about 1.5 years now. As some of you may know, some of you may not know, it kind of, at some point, it transitions from being like a business to more of a job. So I would love to hear, Dan, I'd love for you to share a little bit with the audience, kind of what your take is on that and where the feeling of freedom is for you right now in this business, and maybe where you want to take it.
Currently, there is no feeling of freedom. The last 2 months have been extraordinarily busy for me, and I just have been trying to keep my head above water with the amount of work requests I'm getting. Having said that, it's a great thing, because last year at this time I was wondering, like, if I gotta have enough business, I'm not making enough money, et cetera, et cetera. We started marketing heavily in September, having read, someone said the best time to start marketing is 90 days ago. Mm-hmm. So January of this year is when our marketing really hit, basically. And, it is a business technically, but when you're a sole proprietor and you're a one-man show, it is a job. I'm currently at the point where I have to consider, am I going to grow this as a business so that I can actually begin to step backwards and just focus on the business aspect and get other guys to turn the screws, so to speak? That's a daunting prospect. I've never really considered doing that. I'm being forced to consider that as we speak, because the last 6 weeks have been workload heavy, profit heavy also, but I'm 53. I had a previous career as a firefighter with the LA City Fire Department. 20 years, I'm pretty worn down, so I can't continue this hectic pace, for 10 years. So I'm really at the tipping point. Like, what do I do? Do I scale back, or do I begin to grow? And our discussion we had about the reason why you want to grow, you brought up the main reason why you wanted to grow was for freedom. Mm-hmm. And that really hit home with me, because I had never thought about the reason, like, why would I want to grow? And the idea of being able to scale a business up so other people are doing the work and I'm back in the office just working on the business. I really like the business, the business side of things. I love the marketing, the branding, the customer service, all that stuff. Going out and ripping out drywall that's moldy and dealing with people's toilets that are wax rings are slipped and there's water everywhere, I could probably do without that. That would be more of the job aspect. So I'm right on the tipping point between it being a job, a business, and versus a job. And I have to make some decisions in the future, what I'm going to do. So I think that's a very pertinent question.
Yeah, thanks so much. I think that's some great insight. And it's something that we got to face, right? That's life. That's how life happens, right? We're stuck in that spot where we start this business, or I started this business because I wanted the freedom, and then it quickly just became way overwhelming, So like we talked about before, you do need to kind of make that decision of, like, do you want to step forward or step back? And I don't think there's any right or wrong to that, because there are people that have stepped back and just stay a one-man show, and they have a great career, But you do need to make some strategic changes in your business if you want to do that, as far as like setting up boundaries so you only do a certain amount of work or work for a certain community. If you want to step forward, there's a lot of headache in that, but the payout is pretty massive as far as freedom is concerned. Like if you look at, like, I like judging success based on freedom rather than dollars, and it's kind of, what do you want to go for, So thanks so much, Dan, for your insight. We appreciate that. And yeah, thank you all for tuning into this video. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Drop a comment down in the comment section below, and just let us know your thoughts. If you have any ideas for Dan, any suggestions, or anything that you picked up from this video, we would absolutely love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and have a great day.